This is the Eufy SoloCam S40 with the solar panel. Let's see if this is an option for you. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And we're going to be checking out Eufy's SoloCam S40. This one has a solar panel and a spotlight. So that's pretty cool. I think it is, at least. What do you think? I think a lot of security cameras for the consumer right now are coming out in different ways. Right now they have battery operated ones. We have to charge them every 6 months. They have a few that have solar panels like this one. This one comes with it all in one, and there's not two different devices like we saw with the Blink system. And it includes a spotlight. Some are starting to include spotlights, which is kind of cool. A little neat feature, kind of a deterrent if there's motion and all of a sudden a spotlight comes on. Kind of shows you that there's a camera recording you, but also kind of a deterrent, so that's pretty cool. This thing, you can pick it up for $199. Now, that does seem a little steep for a consumer-grade security camera, but there's reasons for the price. So for $200, you're getting quite a bit with this. First of all, you're getting onboard storage. You get 8 gigs of onboard storage. You don't need to get an SD card. You don't need to have like a hub or a base. You're gonna get 8 gigs of onboard storage. Almost said 8 gigs of on-gig storage. 8 gigs of onboard storage. You're going to get your solar panel, so this is going to allow you to keep this battery charged. You don't have to have an outlet nearby. You don't have to DIY some type of outlet so that you have power. You don't have to take this down to go and charge it every 6 months. Well, they say 6 months. Let's say you don't have to take it down every 2 months, because let's be honest. These battery-operated security cameras that say 6 months or a year, they're half at least, if not more, most likely more. It also has a spotlight, and this is a 600 lumens spotlight, and it's very bright. As you can see here, it lights up half of my backyard. My backyard's pretty big, and you can see quite a bit with it. So with all that in mind, you also have 2K resolution for video, and that's really cool because a lot of security cameras out there right now are like 1080p and maybe 1440p. Not very many out there that are 2K. They're getting there. There isn't quite any that are 4K that I know of that are battery operated. I don't think they're quite there yet. I'm sure with some correction of the video footage or like codecs, they're going to allow them to get down to 4K eventually for the consumer person to get purchased. But 2K, this thing produces a really good video footage. I'm going to show that to you a little bit later during the daytime as well as nighttime footage, as well as you get some pretty good audio out of this. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you what you get in the box and kind of show you what the box looks like. We have Eufy Security by Anker, free no monthly fee, wire-free standalone security spotlight camera with integrated solar panel. So you can see it right here, 2K resolution, color night vision, advanced person detection, works with Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. And then you have the SoloCam S40 right there. On the back, you have a built-in solar panel, 100% wire-free, 600 lumens, ultra-bright spotlight, advanced person detection. So you have 2 custom activity zones, color night vision, IP67 all-weather resistant protection. All right, so we have the security camera right here. We'll go into this a little bit. The mounting bracket, drywall anchors and screws, USB-A to USB-C power plug. This is a positioning sticker, so you can use this for the mount. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see that here, but this allows you to mount this. You have a 24/7 monitoring sticker by Eufy, and then a quick start guide. So here's the security camera right here. You have the spotlight around here, around the camera, the PIR motion sensor, the photosensitive sensor right here, and then you have an LED sensor right here, microphone, and then the camera lens right here. The top, you have a matte black solar panel right here. Then on the bottom, you have the speaker. On the side, you have the 2K Eufy Security logo right here. It's on both sides, I believe. Yep. And then on the very back here, you have a mounting point for the mount, 1/4-20. Maybe some sort of reset pin there. And then on the back here, you have a sync button. And then you have your micro USB, or not micro USB, but the USB-C charging port. So now that you've seen what you get in the box, let's go ahead and take a look at what the camera footage looks like. What is the quality of the footage for the daytime, nighttime with color vision, with the spotlight on, as well as nighttime with just the infrared lights. So that way you can see what both features look like, as well as the audio quality. Here's the quality of the video during the daytime and the audio quality that you're going to hear from the security camera. Here's the quality of the video during the night with color night vision with the spotlight on. Here's the quality of the video with no lights on or night vision. What's also important to me is how quickly it notifies your phone. Not only is it good quality of the video and audio, but how quickly does it notify your phone when there's motion. So let's go ahead and see how quickly it does that for you. All right, we're gonna see how quick it notifies me on my phone. There it is right there. So now that you've seen all of that, there's one thing to note. For one, I really do like the quality of the video. It's 2K, it's really pretty good, really crisp. The night vision's pretty decent. It doesn't wash you out completely when you're close to it. It gets it pretty far, so when you're backing up, it's still pretty clear. The nighttime with color vision with the spotlight on is actually still pretty good too. It doesn't just blind you out, but it is still pretty bright. How quick does it get notify you, or at least on the phone? Now, that's one thing that I want to talk about. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I also had the thumbnail thing on, the thumbnail notification. If you take that off, it notifies you a lot quicker, and you go in and see what's going on. The thumbnail notification isn't cracked up to what it really is. I don't want to dog it too much, but the quality of the thumbnail is not as good as the quality of the video. And I've seen a lot better than that on other security cameras. So that's one thing that's not as good on this that I didn't like. Let's just say it could be a lot better. Maybe that's something that the update, maybe that's part of the update that's coming out that I haven't even updated this on. Who knows? We'll see. So let's go ahead and look through the app real quick and kind of show you around at the bunch of features that it has. All right, so here's a quick overview of the app. As you can see here, I have multiple devices with Eufy. So the very top one is the SoloCam S40. You can see here I got the battery percentage, well, the battery identification, Wi-Fi, and then it has a little, looks like a sun. So right now it's grayed out a little bit, and that means there's no sun beating down on the solar panel. But it will display if there's actually sun where it's taking in solar, well, it's creating solar power. Yeah, solar power. You got a play button, so you can go ahead and play live view of what's going on. You can see 31 with a square at the bottom right. That means there's 31 notifications that have gone through, or motion detections that I haven't gone back and watched yet. And then 3 buttons. The 3 buttons takes you to the settings and snooze. If you click on that, snooze notifications if you want. Let's go ahead and hit play right now. It's gonna go ahead and get you in. And as you can see, you're looking at my backyard. Right now I have just night vision on. I can click the little light bulb and it'll turn on the light. So now you can see it's color night vision. Turn that off real quick so I don't annoy my neighbors. And then the bottom left, I can go ahead and hit that button so it looks like a movie camera, and I can record right now live video. I can take a picture with the scissors. I can hold and speak to the person that's there if there's someone there. I can listen in. Right now I'm listening in as it is. And then the 3 little, looks like half hamburger or poorly put together hamburger on the bottom right. And that tells me that I can go ahead and look at more menu options. We can snooze, alarm, settings. You can also replay what's gone on previously. So right now we're going to go to settings. And so you can see up here is a quick snapshot of what's going on. Top left, battery, Wi-Fi. Right now there's no percentage here. You have to go further into to find out percentage. Motion detection, you can do activity zones if you want, so that way you can decide whether you want to let it play here. So you can actually set up an activity zone. That way if there's a motion going on, it's always catching, and you don't want to deal with that, then you can. Sensitivity, human only, all motion, you decide what you want. I do human only because it cuts down a lot of non-notifications or non-motion notifications you need. That way it's not getting the wind or the tree or anything like that. I don't have any motion or activity zone set up, and it's just human only, and it legit only gets humans. You got dashboard. This is going to let you see kind of how the solar panel's doing and how it's charging and how well it's doing. Spotlight settings on. Right now I got spotlight on, allows it to work. Brightness of 1 to 100, and then warm to cool, whether what you want the light to look like. Night vision, you can do black and white night vision, which is just regular standard with the infrared. Color night vision, which turns on the light when you get motion, so you get color night vision, or you can turn off the infrared and spotlight when at night. Right now I don't really want the spotlight turning on and off at night. Not really going to utilize the spotlight function. Then you have video settings, and right now watermark's on, streaming quality is high, and 2K recording. You can go to 2K or 1080p, it's up to you. Why not do the most? Audio settings, turn them on and off, speaker volume, and you can turn it so it doesn't record volume or audio if you don't want it to. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Notifications, you can do most efficient, which is a regular notification. Full effect, which gives you a notification, and if there's an actual thumbnail, it'll provide that as well. Or you can do one just include thumbnail if it's available. And then you can also set up two different or more than one tone, not more than one, a different tone than regular default iPhone tone, which is kind of cool. Then you're able to share the device, so you can share the app or at least login credentials to somebody else, or not, again, not your credentials, but share the app to somebody else so they can use this. Tutorial on how to set up stuff, and then you can share your thoughts with Eufy. Restart device and remove. Now that that's all out of the way, let's go ahead and summarize about this security camera. So $200, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out in current pricing if it's changed. But $200, you get quite a bit with this. You get the spotlight camera, you get 2K resolution, you get the solar panel and battery operated, obviously. So you can put this anywhere without an outlet, which is really great. A lot of great qualities for the DIY community without having to add an outlet, because who's wanting to add an outlet to their house? It's not the funnest. So this is gonna be really good for anybody that wants to just go ahead and put up a security camera anywhere around outside their house. Just make sure it has some sun. This thing is pretty big and kind of heavy. The cool thing is it's got onboard memory. So you don't have to have a hub anywhere. You don't have to have an SD card in it that might get corrupt. You have onboard memory, and you're gonna be able to access it with Wi-Fi. As long as it's connected to your Wi-Fi at home and you have internet, you're gonna be able to access it anywhere in the, I was gonna say country, but in the world, to be honest. So like I said, I really like this product. I really like Eufy products in general. This is gonna be really good for certain uses. Is this something that you're gonna be interested in picking up? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, or opinions about this, go ahead and put in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. If this video helped you out in any way, please leave me a like. If this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.